Hi guys, it's me Miss Kaluna and welcome back to another Let's Talk Fandoms. Today I'm talking about The Knife and Neverland Go, the Chaos Walking series. I don't usually talk about books on my channel, but I couldn't help but talk about this series because it is amazing. Okay, I need to collect my thoughts and tell you guys what I think. So, the first book in the series is The Knife and Neverland Go. It is about a young boy who is about a young boy named Todd Hewitt who lives in a town of all men. We don't know what happens to the women. There's just no women whatsoever. And I read this book and I love it so much, and I need to describe this to you guys so it makes sense. Okay. Let me start over so my excitement doesn't overtake everything. Okay, so it's about a boy named Todd Hewitt who lives in a town of all men, and everybody can hear each other's thoughts. There's no secrets. Everybody knows what everybody's thinking. And so one day, Todd goes out into the woods and he finds a girl who has no noise, and they kind of go on this huge journey, being chased by the men of their town. And it is a very thrilling book. It is left on cliffhangers every chapter. It's non-stop action. It is exactly it's like a perfect movie. So here's the first book, The Knife and Neverland Go. This starts off the whole crazy journey that they go on. I have to say this is one of the best series I've ever read. It'll be I know we talked about the Maze Runner on here and I loved it, but this is, if I'm being 100% honest, I prefer the Chaos Walking series over Maze Runner any day, because I love that it leaves on cliffhangers. There's so much emotion, there's so much you follow these characters and they seem real, they seem authentic, they seem like someone you would know. These books I definitely recommend for a more young adult audience, probably probably 8th graders and up. There is violence in here, it's very graphic, and I'm very sensitive to that kind of stuff, but it actually wasn't that bad. Yeah, so where do I go from here? I guess I like the concept that it went for. I think it works. I think that I like how it's in a dystopian future, but it seems, how do I put this so it makes sense? Cause I when I get really passionate about stuff, I need to really think out my thoughts, and it's oh my god. But I like how it's a dystopian future where there's no women, because when a woman shows up, it's okay, why this, why that? I don't get why is there no women? And throughout the series, you slowly figure out why there isn't, and you don't know who to trust. There's trust issues, which I love trust issues because it makes the story more interesting. This is a pretty decent thick book, but I read this whole series over the summer and it was a lot of fun to read. It gave me inspiration to write. I don't want to give anything away because I don't want you guys to know everything and be oh my god, now I know the spoilers so I don't have to read it. No, read it, because there's a movie coming out next year in March. I found this out I found out before I read the series, and I was oh, a movie's coming out, I have to go and get the book because it really interests me. So there is a movie coming out next year. It features Tom Holland, who plays Todd, and Daisy Ridley, who plays Viola. I think that's a perfect casting choice. I definitely see them as these characters. No lie, I'm really excited for it. I definitely recommend checking it out. I haven't found a real community based on these books, which is really, really sad. Because they're just amazing and they're just very well written and they're just really fun to read. I know that they're more mature in a sense. Like, there isn't that much language, I guess you could say. Colorful language. In these books, it's kind of, it's good. Yeah. This is the first one. I have the second one here, the Ask and the Answer. That kind of just goes off the ending of this book, which leaves on a huge cliffhanger, and it was like, oh my gosh, I need to know what happens. And I was only able to find the first book in stores. I had to buy it off Amazon, but yeah, this one is amazing. It's from Todd and Viola's perspective, which is great. Just the first book is only from Todd's perspective, which some books, let me tell you, do have problems with having a good female character and a good male character. Like, but these books, no freaking joke, have amazing. Viola is amazing, a great, like, female character. She isn't boring, she isn't annoying, she feels like a powerful woman who, like, she doesn't feel forced, she doesn't feel boring, she actually has characteristics. So, I love that. This is great. I love that she seems human. Like, my problem with the Divergent series, I know I'm going on a huge tangent right now, but my problem with the Divergent series, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, these books suck. They don't. They don't. If you like them, good for you. I personally thought that Triss, the main character, was freaking boring. I did not like her whatsoever. I felt like she was a horrible main character. She bored me to death. But then we had 4, and I loved 4 way more. I shouldn't be loving the side characters more than I love the main characters. I should like both. So, that was a tangent, and I'm so sorry, you guys. But I'm glad this writer, Patrick Ness, did not disappoint. So, that makes me happy, because I feel like Viola is a real, genuine character. But yeah, the second book takes off from this book, and it also leaves on a cliffhanger, which is crazy. I just don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But it does give Todd and Viola's perspective, which I really like, because I get to see Viola's thinking, and I also get to see Todd's thinking. Well, I obviously did in the first book, and then the third book, Monsters and Men, hopefully you can see it up here, is a fat book. It is, no joke, fatter than the first 2, and it's huge, but it's really good. And the ending is up to your interpretation. It does leave on a like a cliffhanger, but it's not really a cliffhanger. It's more like a here, interpret this the way you want, like, enjoy. But if you do get these books, some of them, let me see if I can find it, do come with shorts, bonus stories in the back. This one is about Viola. This one, I gotta find out. This one is about, okay, so this is about this one is about one of the characters that you do meet in this book. She's like a healer, so you get to learn more about her. I don't want to give too much away, so all I can tell you is she heals people. Real interesting, I know. And then in the third one, it's like, I've read these books and I know what they're about, but like I need to refresh my mind. So I swear I read these. Like, this is a long, short story, I must say. Am I just, like, completely missing it because... Aha! Okay. So this is another one. It's called Snowscape. And it kind of gives you more insight on the end of the story. That leaves you up to your interpretation, but then you actually get to learn what actually kind of happened. But if you don't have the bonus stories, and you finish reading these books, just hit me up on the comments, and I will be like, yeah, this is what happens, and I just tell you everything. Or just DM me on Instagram at Mythical Luna. I will definitely tell you what happens if you don't have ones with bonus stories, because the bonus stories really, really help you understand the characters more, and especially the one in this book, because you actually learn about Viola and where she came from and everything. So that's helpful. Here. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't really found a really big community for these books. I wish I did, but I just haven't, which makes me really sad because I love these characters and I want to talk to people about it more. Definitely, if you want to talk about books with me, or, yeah, about books, on my Instagram, I do a whole reading book thing. I'm up to, like, 40-something now of books, where if you look at my Instagram posts, you can see books, and just click on one, and be like, oh, what's this about? Is it a good book? I generally put up good books. Sometimes, like, I like the book when I finish it, and then I'm just like, haha, big mistake, but okay. Like, I generally be like, hey, if you like fantasy, if you like dystopia, check it out, like, but, yeah, these are great books. They're definitely really good reads if you're looking for amazing series. If I had to rank series that I've read, this is definitely number 1 on my list, and that's saying something considering I love, love, love The Maze Runner. But it's been downgraded to number 2. No, I'm joking. I'm definitely joking about that. Don't, like, take me seriously. I definitely still love The Maze Runner, but I definitely really love these books, like, a little bit more, because, like, I don't... I'm, like, trying to... How do I put this? For The Maze Runner, Teresa, like, the girl characters were just side characters that I easily forgot, which was a shame. But, like, I love all the dudes. Like, not... Okay. Okay, like, hold up. I love the dudes in, like, a brotherly way. Hopefully that makes sense. Not like, like... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, like... Okay. I was like, I have to justify myself. No, I don't. This is my channel. But, yeah. I'm excited for the movie. I'm excited to see Tom Holland in it as Todd. I think he'll do amazing, because I feel like he's good at playing, like, kid characters. And then I'm excited to see Daisy Ridley in something other than Star Wars. I'm excited to see her not as Rey, but as a different character, like Viola, who is young and different from most women characters. So, yeah, guys. Thanks for watching this review and just seeing me completely lose my mind. Yeah, I definitely recommend these books. They will make you cry, they will make you laugh, they will make you, like, freak out, have anxiety. No, it won't have you, like, for me, I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, after this book, I legit had to take a walk around my neighborhood because I was just like, oh my god, what just happened? Like, I legit had to do that for each 3 books because I was losing my freaking mind. But yeah, you guys, yeah. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and thumbs up this video if you liked it. You can follow me on Instagram and on fanfiction at Mythical Luna. Same way it's spelled here. So yeah, guys.